This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV 24/7.
I think the police people that has been used, for the ministers and the actors, rather than these guys earn, and they want a security of the government that is free of cost. Rather, if they are translated here for the people, I think it would be much more better.
Well, it's just under 50 hours since 3 blasts ripped through Dadar, Zaveri Bazaar and Opera House. 50 hours which have seen Mumbai follow a cycle that's become all too desperately familiar. A terror-scarred city helping those in need and then picking itself up and carrying on with business as usual, because that's what it's always done. But this time, Mumbai is firmly resisting epithets like spirit and resilience. It's time to leave the platitudes aside and ask the tough questions of the people who are meant to protect and secure Mumbai. Well, this is your forum where you get to ask the questions that now, more than ever before, desperately need to be answered. This is where Mumbai Speaks Out. We're asking you to tweet us at NDTV, hashtag Mumbai Speaks Out. You can also email us at feedback@ndtv.com. If you're in Mumbai, do join our crew at the moment standing in Opera House and in Dadar, in fact in Dadar, and that's where you can come and join us in this debate about how to protect Mumbai. Well, as I said, my colleagues are in fact standing at 2 of those blast sites. Ketki is in Opera House. Miloni joins us from Dadar. Ketki, let me come to you first. As we've been saying, has Mumbai now decided that the time for platitudes, the time for words like spirit and resilience are over? It's time to ask those tough questions and it's time to figure out how to fight back.
Well, that's right. Certainly, Mumbai, frankly, people feel that the whole spirit thing about Mumbai is highly overdone. People, frankly, don't have a choice. It's really about finances, it's about economics. And if people don't go out there and work, then they will have nothing to put on the table. And let's put these questions also to Anil Tharkar, who joins me now. Appreciate your coming here this evening. What really happens? We have a chief minister who tells us that 15 minutes soon after the blast, he couldn't contact the top police officials. What are you supposed to make out of that?
Well, I found that shocking. I saw that bit of interview with Barka, and I couldn't believe my ears what he was actually saying, that the chief executive of the state can't get in touch with his top officers at this crucial point. It is absolutely crazy. Are we living in a primitive society, or are we living in the 21st century? Well, all forms of communication are available. They should have dedicated phone lines, satellite phones, any kind of thing. I mean, I shudder to think that I hope this doesn't happen in Delhi and the PM is as helpless, Suppose there's a nuclear attack and the PM can't get to his chief, Really, this is the most shocking thing I've heard.
The other thing you also pointed out was that 26/11, there were some learnings from it, and certainly we did see some changes. The police response was much faster. The communication also, the information dissemination was much faster. But really, does Mumbai need to feel satisfied with just that?
I don't think we should feel any sense of satisfaction. There has to be improvement, for God's sake. I mean, if we don't learn from these tragedies, we would be stupid. But have we learned enough? And that is the question. And I don't think we've learned enough. If we had learned enough, this thing wouldn't have happened. Let's look at it that way. See, what Rahul Gandhi said the other day about 99% can be prevented, 1% can't, is very, very true. In any society, but especially in a crowded country like India, and especially crowded cities like Bombay, where there's so many people, anyone can leave a bomb anywhere. If you're not targeting any specific target, you can really leave it anywhere, and no one will know till it goes off, So how do you stop it? You have to have prevention. So that's where your intelligence comes in, that's where your constant surveillance comes in. Now what we have to ask ourselves is the United States, the United Kingdom, which are much more vulnerable than we are because they are much bigger targets for the terrorists. They have prevented so many attacks happening, and they have prevented it. We are looking always post facto, right? And we can't keep looking post facto to say what improvements can we make. We should now have reached the stage where we are preventing things. Now, why is that not happening? And this is a question Mr. Chidambaram has to answer.
Interestingly,
And I want to add here that in Maharashtra we have Mr. Patil as the Home Minister, and he's been here now and he's been watching these accidents happen, these bomb blasts go off. How many has he seen? How many more are we going to see Mr. Patil preside over? You know, his greatest contribution to Maharashtra has been the dance bars. He's keen on moral policing and things like that. But that's not his priority, and he should be shifted. He should be shifted out.